Breaking news. So Burkina Faso faces a lot of criticism. The growing relationship between Russia and Burkina Faso is attracting international attention. Could you guys believe a strong criticism from several European countries is coming just because Burkina Faso wants to have a beautiful collabo with Russia? What is wrong with that? So once looked like simple diplomatic partnership is now becoming part of a very much larger geopolitical battle over surface security power in Africa. Let me open your eyes. Over the past years, guys, Burkina Faso has moved just closer to Russia politically, like even militarily. Burkina Faso is rising fastly, especially after rising insecurity and frustration with Western-backed security efforts in the Sahel region. If you haven't subscribed to this channel right now, blink your eyes and open subscribe. The country has faced deadly attacks from extremists like groups that doesn't like Burkina Faso at all, people who want Ibrahim Traore to step down. Burkina Faso has faced a lot of attacks from these people. Thousands of people have been displaced. Like even public anger grew as many citizens felt that traditional Western allies, especially former colonial power France, failed to restore stability. If you haven't seen me on your FYP for the very first time, my name is Gladys and I share with you guys the latest update around the world following these political up matters like the military transitions in Burkina Faso. The government began strengthening ties with Russia. The flag started appearing during the protest in the capital. Guys, could you believe many young people publicly praised Moscow for presenting itself as alternative partner to the Western influence? Guys, do you understand that the supporters of the new alliance, Russia, represent resistance against foreign control and even chance for African nations to choose their own path without being pressured by Europe, being pressured or controlled by anyone? But Europe sees the situation very differently. So why is it like that? Several European governments has even expressed concern over this matter, over the Russians' growing influence in Africa. Remember, China is bringing their friendship to Africa, slow, small, warning that Moscow may be using security partnership to expand its geopolitical power across this African continent. Do you believe that? For me, I'm seeing it that critics also argue. So what are they arguing about? Critics argue Russia-linked group is contributing to instability in some African regions, although supporters still argue that Russia succeeded where Western interventions has struggled for over the years. Talking about France, of course, Macron has been so connected with Africa for a very long time. So now it looks like Russia, Moscow has just intervened, and that intervention looks very successful. But what happened after? And this is where the debate became even more complicated. Have you subscribed to this channel? Just do that before you blink your eyes. So for many Africans, the issue is not simply about the choosing between Russia and Europe. It is about sovereignty. It's about the rights of African nations to decide who their partner would be, who they want to be with, without outside interference. You don't have to control us. Let us choose. That is what it's all about. We don't want the pressure from the Western world. You people should hold it. Can we just make our own choice? Like the sentiment has even increasingly become powerful. The power across Africa, the West Africa, yeah. So countries like Burkina Faso, we talk about Mali, the Niger, have all witnessed growing anti-Western protests in recent years. So many citizens across Europe at least accuse Europe of maintaining outdated influence over African politics and even economies long after colonial rule officially ended. Guys, as a result, as a matter of fact, Russia has positioned itself as the Messiah, as good partner, as strategic ally, like willing to cooperate with Burkina Faso without it cause Western conditions. Still, experts are warning that every global power ultimately acts on its own interest, because you cannot just tell us that Russia is just coming to partner and be with you people, sustain, help, support you just like that without any interest. Like they don't really have interest in anything. Is that possible? Whether it is Russia, Europe, China, or even the United States, some analysts caution that the African nations must be careful not to exchange one of the dependency for another. So right now, is Africa expected to trust Russia? Do we trust Russia on this matter? Tell me what you think in the comment section. For now, Burkina Faso's leadership appears very determined to continue strengthening its partnership with Russia, despite international criticisms. Una no fit shake me. I'm still in connection with Putin. You people cannot cut this hand. It's like this. You people cannot divide it. So that is exactly what Ibrahim Traore is saying. So do you think that this matter, Burkina Faso should continue this partnership with Russia? I will leave you guys to tell me what you think in the comment section. See you guys in my next latest update. Just stay tuned.